Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another hip hop video for y'all. And this is another video about this legendary artist. I already did a video yesterday breaking it down and explaining the reason why this artist was one of the greatest rappers ever. But this is another reason why this artist was like one of the greatest rappers ever. This is one of the reasons why he was one of the greatest lyricists ever. I just want to let y'all know something. Yeah, this is another reason why Tupac, here's another reason why Tupac was one of the greatest rappers ever. Tupac Shakur, Machiavelli. Here's another reason. Tupac wasn't afraid to speak his mind. It didn't really matter what other people had to say, and it didn't really matter how other people like really felt. It didn't really matter how the government felt. Tupac wasn't afraid to speak his mind at all. Tupac was one of the most outspoken rappers ever. I mean, people talking about Tom MacDonald being outspoken, man. Tom MacDonald. Yeah, I mean, I don't listen to him no more, but yeah, Tupac wasn't afraid to speak his mind at all. He spoke his mind in interviews. He spoke his mind when he was incarcerated, when he was in jail. Like he spoke his mind in his music, in his songs. He always had great messages in his songs. And when it came down to him speaking his mind, he did speak a lot of truth. And there was some people that couldn't really like handle the truth that he spoke, but at the same time, he was just outspoken and he was just trying to, break it down how he really felt. He was just trying to help the people, like help out the black community. But yeah, that's something else that makes Tupac one of the greatest rappers ever. I mean, the Tupac disrespect in this day and age is starting to kind of get out of hand. Like Lil Yachty talking about saying that Drake is better than Tupac. I mean, Tupac didn't have no ghostwriter. Tupac was a poet before he became a rapper. Like there's poets that Tupac had wrote that inspire millions of people to this day. You know what I mean? Saying that Drake is better than Tupac, like, no. And just like with Little Xan saying that Tupac makes boring music, see, Little Xan apologized about that. Little Xan did admit that he didn't really have, like, good people around him during that time when he did that interview when he was saying that Tupac makes boring music. You know what I mean? But that's something else that makes Tupac one of the greatest rappers ever. He wasn't afraid to speak his mind. He wasn't afraid about what was gonna come his way or anything. And that's another thing too. There was a lot of people that had a problem with Tupac speaking his mind, and that's pretty much the reason why he had a hard time. You know what I mean? They gave him a hard time when he was in jail, and he had a hard time, you know what I mean, when he released his albums, Tupacalypse Now and his album Strictly for My Niggas and his album Me Against the World. Like, they gave him a hard time, and you see with him having such a hard time, Tupac's music started to change. Like the songs on All Eyes on Me, Tupac was venting out his frustration, but I just wanted to break down another reason why Tupac was one of the greatest rappers ever. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.